Yo, how are we doing, everybody? So today I'm doing a guide on chapter 7, Not a Word, My Friend. So this chapter is definitely one of the most difficult ones I've done yet. I know I said that last time, but this one is quite severe in that basically the game is telling you you need to destroy the houses. You need to set off these traps. And while I've definitely given it a good shot, I've put in probably a good like 4 hours or so into attempting to do this without using the traps. The boss herself, Avlora, she will just absolutely destroy you if you try to fight her fair whatsoever. I don't think there's really any particular strategy that would allow you to do this without burning the houses. I think you would quite literally have to somehow be exceptionally overleveled to be able to do that, as she simply is too fast and deals too much damage. If she did either one of those less, it would be fine. But basically what my strategy is going to be is I'm trying to move Anna over on the right side. I want her to activate this trap first. It does take her 2 turns to do this, so who ends up dead differs depending on how many turns pass. And then again, the troops react differently. Like the AI in pathfinding is a bit different depending on which buildings you destroy when. So with the things that I've like practiced, I found destroying that second building first to be, or those I should just say the second trap, the trap on the right side, because it destroys those 2 buildings. That one works so much better. And I use the take cover ability to safely retreat. And then immediately after, I have Hewitt, which I guess you wouldn't have her if depending on how you play through the game, but you can use Roland instead. Roland, he has a lot of movement and he can attack that and then come back. Or you could use one of your casters, but you have to be a bit more careful. If you're going to use Roland, I would suggest destroying that house on the left side first, because if he does it turn 1, you still destroy a good number of units. And it's a lot easier to retreat if you do it on turn 1 versus on Roland's second turn, where the enemies will be further forward. But yeah, the enemies get reinforcements each time you do that. I initiated both the second set and third set of reinforcements at the same time. Normally, if you're playing through without using the traps, it would take so much longer for those reinforcements to show up. But yeah, we're just going to have them hop straight on in. And yeah, once you do get the final set of recruitments coming in, that's when Avlora will start moving forward. Because if you don't use all the traps, if you're not, if you haven't defeated that many enemies, Avlora will sit there. Like, I've definitely had an attempt where I was into this battle for like 30 minutes, and only then did Avlora start to move forward. But yeah, basically what my strat is for the people that are not activating the traps, we are just going to be chilling next to the stairs at the starting area. I'm using 3 tankier characters like Sarah Noah, Eridor, and Benedict, as they have really good defense. And so I'm using them to just block any damage coming in. The fact that I'm so far back, just to start off with, does also make it more difficult for the enemy to even get in. They have to take quite a few steps just to get to me. And then yeah, with Hewitt, I'm going to be moving her over to the right. Now what's really important for this strategy is placement. If you place your units in the same spots that I'm doing it, it'll be fine. But if you're a little too reckless and you're doing things a bit differently, Avlora's path will change. Like, if she goes to the left side, this strategy I'm doing right now will not work. It literally will not work, and people are going to die. Because I'm definitely trying to do this with 0 deaths. I don't want any of my characters to die, so you know, that's kind of what I'm striving for here. Like, there are some sacrifices I can make to make it work if things were going awry, which you can do too if you don't mind people dying. It's just obviously if they die, that means they're taking less turns, gaining less experience. So that is a little unfortunate. But yeah, basically, the goal here is I'm trying to get Avlora to move over to the right side, because there's one final trap in the back, and I find it much easier to activate that trap if Avlora is on the right side compared to when she's on the left. And especially, Avlora is very fast. She's faster than any of your units, regardless of, like, any speed increases you have on them. So she's going to be taking her turn, faster than, you will be taking yours. So if it's like a race and you're trying to run away from Avlora, it's not going to work. Avlora will catch up to you because she just gets her turn faster. So, yeah, very, very important. For this strategy anyways, that we have Avlora going over to the right. If she doesn't do that for you, if she goes up the left side, basically at that point, if your units are in this spot over here, yeah, you just need to resign. Like, you're not gonna win, it's not gonna work. So yeah, do be cautious about that. And then yeah, here with Ana, I'm making sure to reapply take cover, as that does run out after a couple of turns. And if she is exposed, she will take too much damage. I need her to set off the trap that's going to defeat Avlora and any troops that are silly enough to follow her in that path. So yeah, just taking care of that. And then yeah, over here on the left side, like, it's very easy. Because the only damage I really take that's like brutal would be from the mages, as the mage can hit like 5 people with one spell at the same time. Though, if you have your healer leveled, she can do Sanctuary, which also heals up to 5 people, depending on positioning. So that's really, really good. And you can basically, you know, take care of the damage from that. But do be wary, like, again, placing where I've placed is probably a good idea, because there are archers that are trying to get shots off on your weaker units as well. So if you're not too careful, then you'll just die to the archers. And yeah, the archers are pretty tough, but again, if you have this exact positioning, it shouldn't be too rough, as the archers will usually, like, they're kind of struggling to get to where you are. So they'll take shots on some of your stronger characters just because they're closer. Which again is why I like to just stay back and allow the enemy team to kind of move into me. Alright, so again right here with Huet, I'm really just trying to bait Avlora into coming over here on the right side. I don't want her to change her mind and head over to the left, because she will just decimate my entire team. She's just that powerful. She is obscenely difficult. This battle literally wants you to use the traps. It's like, please, you gotta use the traps. If you're not gonna do it, I guess the only thing I can do is force you by having this boss that's basically unkillable and can kill all your units in about 1 to 2 hits. As yeah, she does extremely severe damage. Basically at this point, like, I just need to focus on, yeah, everyone on the left side, they're fine. It's just the right side I'm worried about. And yeah, Avlora is going exactly where I want her to, so let's go ahead and skip forward a bit. Right here, like, basically everything's blocked off, so they can't really attack into my team, so I'm doing real good, sitting real pretty. And then Ana is going to position where the trap is, so she'll be ready to use that as soon as Avlora shows up. I was a little not too cautious with Huet here. I would not suggest putting her where I put her. I was trying to bait Avlora, and I did successfully, but I forgot about the fact that Avlora she moves really fast. She has good movement, and she takes her turns quickly, so she's going to absolutely body Huet. Let me go ahead and fast forward to that. Yep. So, yeah, she uses Risky Maneuver, and that attack does so much damage. I'm very lucky to have survived that. Like, that's definitely just luck, so I would suggest not to position her there. And then, yeah, I was a little, I messed up my positioning a bit, because if I would have had someone, like, on that corner edge, I wouldn't have had my Ice Mage attack there. So, again, just try to cover the steps. As long as you cover the steps until, like, the last moment, you're good. I mean, for me, I kind of had to take the risk because I needed to activate the trap. You can see right now I can't do it without killing, oh, I forget her name. But yeah, Sereno's wife. I really don't want to accidentally just burst her into flame, so I'm going to go ahead and take a couple of extra turns here. Oh, Frederica, yeah, let's just move Frederica out of the way so she doesn't have to die to that. And yeah, instead of having Duet activate the trap, I'm gonna have Ana do it. So yeah, let's go ahead and fast forward a bit. Yeah, nothing's really happening. They're trying to attack into me, but there's nowhere they can really get in from. And yeah, right here, I got everyone out of the way, and yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 units there, including Avlora. You have to get Avlora. Just be very careful, like pay attention to those literal squares. Like it covers basically from that blue to the yellow, I don't know what you would call those, the marketplaces right there. Yeah, it covers basically that entire zone. So yeah, as long as Avlora is within that, she's dead. And you can easily see on the left side, there's a little bit of height elevation difference. So if you're higher up instead of lower down, then yeah, you're in the wrong spot. You need to move or you will catch on fire. And you don't want to do that. Now, this right side's completely blocked off. All these troops on the right side cannot move over to the left. It is no longer trespassable. But with that being the case, Ana is kind of in a rough spot, but she can also turn invisible. So basically, I do have Ana like helping out a little bit by just being attractive to those units. But yeah, no, I'm just going to turn invisible, and that will make them move away from me. Because yeah, I'm no longer visible, so yeah, they're going to head back over to the left. And then again, since I already have all my units over here on the left side, I have everything blocked off. I can just heal, like either through using items or using my healer. I forget her name. But yeah, as long as I'm just keeping those heals up, they just can't deal enough damage to break through Eredor. So super, super simple. I just have my mages in the back dealing damage when they are able to. Serenoa can use like his Hawk Dive or High Dive, whatever that's called, to deal damage from range as well. And yeah, easy peasy, not even a problem. It takes me about another 6 minutes to finish from here, but yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward here because there's nothing really to see. Eredor is just going to block everything. And then eventually, oh yeah, and I did come out of my invisibility for a second just to drag people over to the right again, because I was just splitting up the damage. I do come down the stairs here just because there's so few units left, so I don't have to worry about the damage anymore, and I just want to finish the battle faster. So I start to come down, and I'm just dealing damage wherever I can. Because yeah, once I defeated Avlora, the battle was basically over. Like, there's not really anything left that I need to worry about. And yeah, right here, there's only one person left. So let's go ahead and finish him off. I really enjoyed this battle. I thought this one was really, really fun. I do wish that I had been able to do it without destroying the houses, but Avlora is she's just too overpowered. So it is what it is. And it does feed into the story better. So I understand why they did it like this. But hey, if you have any questions or comments, just please let me know, and I'll check you guys in the next video. Peace.